Sure.
Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where apparently the world has fallen apart while I've been gone last night.
I know.
So let's see what's going on here. Poland shoots down Russian drones that violated its airspace during Ukraine attack. Poland says up
I
to
mean, there's.
4 of
um,
19 Russian drones shot down after entering airspace. Well, good for you guys.
I mean, yeah, we've been with NATO for like what 20 years, so I guess it's we're kind of prepared for that, and we've kind of sped up the process of learning how to defend ourselves. It's just, still. I mean, a single drone before is nothing like that. It used to happen every now and then over the
Mm-hmm.
past 3 years, but. The stuff that happened overnight last night, they were definitely not heading on like Ukrainian territory. This is an attempt at provocation. Definitely testing the grounds how far they can go without any sort of reaction. Same thing they did with Crimea in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
which just emboldened them, and it's probably gonna go the same way this time. So it's fun, I guess, to some people.
Well, I'm really sorry, Chris. I'm glad that you're okay. That's the thing that concerns me most. I'm also glad that it looks like no people were hurt. 'Cause
I
that,
mean, my capital is closer to whatever happened in the east than my city, so if anything's gonna happen, my city is probably not gonna be on the target list anyway, but there's no critical infrastructure here, so still, it's kind of bummer that, well, the past everything that has happened since maybe January this year is just not making things better.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. World, I'm so sorry. This shouldn't be happening. We can figure this out, people. Put your various appendages of need for power back in your pants, whether you're male or female, and, suck it up. We got enough problems. Let's deal with the problems we've got. And there's homelessness, there's lack of education, there's lack of food, there's lack of water, there's lack of shelter. We have global warming. We have priorities. That ain't one of them.
Well,
Taking care
you
of
know,
each other is the first one. Sorry.
physical damaging ground. Fluff off with that. I ain't doing that.
Oh, it looks
What
like
is that?
some
That's what I
houses
like.
got damaged. Yeah, I saw a
One
picture of
broke
one.
TFO, ending ships in the
Oh,
battle
that
zone.
we have to look at that stuff. I have what is it with a Voth in the battle zone? Jeez.
I guess they're taking this one with the event.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, but I had two of them yesterday with 60 Voth, and no, that's not happening.
Oh,
Terran ships
two.
destroys Enkethi ships. And good morning, Satalia. And yes, I'm back. For those of you who weren't aware, I spent the last 5 days getting ready for my family to visit from Sweden, and then having my family in from Sweden, and then driving them up to Chicago yesterday. And I got back
How did
about
things
6
go?
last night, so I'm back. Now
How did
starting.
things go?
Oh, it was lovely. We had a fine time. Always good to visit with them.
Alright.
Trading family stories and a lot of hiking in the woods and things like that.
Aw, sounds nice. The
Mhm.
dogs are okay after being with your son?
The dogs love my cousin because he's been here before, and they
Yep.
barked at him and then went, "Oh, we know you! Oh, yeah!" So they were good. Good morning, 47 Alpha Tango. Satalia says, by the time I realized there was a Deca stream yesterday, it was over. Casual SAB had a heads up and put out a notice, so if you are not following him, you might want to add him to your list because you'll get a notification then from him. That
Hey,
there.
FCO notified about that stream the day before, so
Oh, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know till I saw Casual's comment about it.
come on, people. Don't you follow SDO socials
I do,
at all?
but I don't get a notification from them. It was a good stream. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Of
I fell
course,
asleep. I had to switch to another channel because I found it extremely boring.
well,
But then again, it was build talk, so
yeah.
I don't care about DPS. So that's probably why I didn't
But
find it
but that's what
entertaining.
most people are paying attention to is that I was driving either in the afternoon. I was driving home from Chicago, so listening to a podcast, I have been told, is probably not the best thing to keep from falling asleep behind the wheel.
It depends on the podcast. If it was podcast of Jonathan Frakes talking about Star Trek and like movies, I could listen to that for hours without any threat of falling to sleep. But it really depends.
Apparently, we had this discussion while we were at dinner because of the late hours I drive sometimes. And it's better to have a podcast that forces you to react. So something that's outrageously funny where you have to laugh, or something not necessarily emotional, but things that make you get really involved in it sometimes aren't great for driving if you're mentally involved and you don't pay attention to the road.
Yeah, that is true.
But hopefully there's some good stuff coming up. I spent a large part of my drive going, do I really need 4 accounts? Can I let go of 2 of them?
Speaking of, there's been new news on Star Trek. There's a new show coming! Yay!
Isn't it out?
No.
Are we talking about the animated show?
Yeah, they released 2 episodes, and the 18th of rest is going to be broadcast sometime later. I don't know who in the right mind, after cancellation of Prodigy, that was a really good show, all things aside, was again greenlit another project with Nickelodeon. Like, I'm sorry, but what?
Well, different audience, so...
Yeah, even less receptive audience, I'm sorry. And the animation style is absolutely generic, abysmal. Like, what the hell? Like, Prodigy at least had its style. It kind of resembled Star Wars Rebels and stuff like that. But this looks as generic as a kid's TV show would look like. It looks like yet another animated show for kids that is just going to be absolutely bland looking. It's just like, I don't understand why they're greenlighting this stuff. But there's going to be official Lego Star Trek stuff now.
Yeah, I did see that. You mean Star Wars? Star Trek. No, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
No, Star Wars has been there for years.
I saw that.
Star Trek is so exciting because that means sets. Actual sets you can build. I don't know what yet, but I'm assuming there'll be some starships and stuff like that. I can't wait. It was just a tease, but we already teased at Picard, so I'm hopeful there's going to be some fun stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe the bridge of Enterprise D. Ooh, that would be cool. Like a set.
Oh, yes.
Like the entire bridge with all the with the what's it called? The horseshoe, and maybe with captain's ready room and like the conference room. Oh, that would be so great. I would pay for that hefty money because I really need me some Star Trek stuff that I can put on display.
Wow, that's all it took to get my dailies on Voth Ground. Or to get my event on Voth Ground.
I just destroyed the Dreadnought. I forgot there's a Dreadnought in this TFO. Not a TFO, patrol. Damn. Sorry, I already did one.
No worries.
Unintentionally completed one. Why is my ship not moving? Move, damn it.
Alright, I got my Voth and 1 daily done. That was pretty fast. So Voth on the ground, if you can, let's say, land and go to one of the transporters, that's all it takes. Oh, supposedly the Lego 1701D kit will be releasing around Black Friday. Mom knows what she wants for Christmas.
Oh no, that sounds really swell.
Yes.
Yum.
You can imagine how much fun those are going to... Oh, I know who... Oh, okay. So, Pi is over in Denmark, land of Legos. Cousin is in... Yes. My cousin lives across the bridge from there. So it's an hour's drive, but I could probably talk him into on one of his trips to and from, seeing if he could stop by Legoland in Copenhagen and get his favorite cousin a 1701D kit. Yes. Yeah. I suspect they're going to sell out fast.
Yeah.
47 ads, if the rumors are to be believed. But oh my gosh, when that gets closer, I'm with the cruise minifigs. Oh no! Yes. Yes, we definitely need one of those. Actually, I need two of those. One to play with and assemble, and one to leave in a box.
Why, for posterity? You gonna put it
Yeah.
in a bunker?
Yeah, absolutely. And then when I get ready to pass on to the next world, sell it and use that to fund my son's purchase of a new house or something. Because I'm sure it'll be worth a fortune by then. You know,
Yeah, that
people
is
who
true.
bought Beanie Babies going, I'm going to buy these and then I can sell them when I'm 50 and retire on the profits. And they're currently worth whatever you paid for them, like $5, $7.
Oh, well.
It was a thing here. It was like the tulips of the Netherlands, and people would, spend $10,000 equivalent on a single tulip bulb because they knew it would become valuable when they got older, and they could sell it and make a fortune. And of course, the market crashed, and that was the end of that.
Oh my god, I forgot there's a frog thing in ESD. Jesus.
What?
The frog?
Frog?
Citizens of the Federation and her allies.
Oh, yeah, yeah, because of Star Trek Day.
And
Is
they
there?
had to put. Like, if it was just a text popping up, just a text and no audio, it would be fine. But every single time you approach ESD, citizens of the Federation and her allies. This is the frog speaking. Ugh. No. No, and whoever voice over that, please don't do voiceover work. Jesus Christ, no.
Our favorite elected lizard. Well, it's our preferred elected lizard. And we'll go into the potential of
Elected,
the.
I didn't vote for him.
Well, you will in the future. You just don't know it yet.
No, I won't. No, I won't. Never. Never in my life. I want to see. I wonder if there's any Omni of this weapon type. It's probably just from millions of EC, but worth a peek.
Why am I sitting here outside this place?
I forgot to brag. Hagrid got himself a new harness.
Ooh.
I honestly couldn't stand the one that he came with because it was just. It has this strap like at the front under his like around above his arms,
Mm-hmm.
but underneath his neck.
Oh.
And I didn't like the fact that it's just a single strap that is just carving into him. Like I
No,
didn't
no.
just
I
like
totally agree with
the
that.
idea. So I got a more ergonomic harness, which for one doesn't actually cover that much of his back, which allows more air breathing room, and secondly, it's just nicely cut under his neck and at the bottom of his neck, and just the pressure is like decentralized, so it's very nice. It's very fancy too. I tried to snip some pictures later on, and maybe I'll send them over because the ones I took you can barely see the what's with the harness. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I got it super cheap because in the store here, I would have paid a lot more because they'd have to order for specials for the size from that particular vendor. But I found one online that was a lot cheaper, and it seems to be made of proper quality materials still. So win-win situation. He's a bit grumpy today, so
Well, I'm sorry, Hagrid. 47 says, in
I
an
don't know
election
why.
between OKEG and Minecraft Steve, I'd vote for Minecraft Steve. Yeah, duh.
Hey, duh.
I don't even think that's close. See?
Who let the sun out? Oh my goodness.
It was 40 degrees when I got up yesterday morning. Of course, I have company, and I'm got up, went downstairs, and I'm shivering, and I'm like, oh, they've got to be cold. So turned on the heat, and it's the first time I've turned on the heat in what is this? This is the ninth month, 7 months.
Oh, wow. Well, Hagrid decided to lie down in the bathroom and cuddle next to my bathtub. So
That's
didn't
something to
feel like
do.
eating today.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, I have free
I
roll
don't know.
tokens in this
He
one.
just has one of these days every now and then, and he just refuses to eat the breakfast. He's uninterested in anything. Just goes curl down in the ball and sleeps. I'm like, fine.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be sick or anything.
Without trying to be an alarmist, next time you go to the vet, have them check his blood sugar. Vets don't routinely screen for diabetes in dogs, and my cousin lost his dog recently, his favorite hunting dog, to undiagnosed diabetes. Between when they figured out what was going on and when they had to put the dog to sleep was less than 24 hours because she just crashed.
Well, he's normal. Like, he will come over if I call him in. He will
Yeah.
cuddle. He will do
Oh,
anything
no,
else.
she
But he's
was
just
fine until she
he
collapsed and
feels
died, basically.
he feels like
So,
he's in mood. I don't know.
yeah,
I'll definitely have that checked.
yeah.
It's
I
just a
mean, it's part
blood.
of a blood test, so it's no biggie.
Yeah, yeah.
47 says we're finally down to the high 80s. And Satalia is singing, Who Let the Sun Out? Who? Thank you, Satalia.
I don't know who let the sun out, but I want them incarcerated for life. Like, I'm sick of summer, and it's almost mid-September, and it's still warm here, and I'm sick of it. Go away, son. We don't like you. I need my pumpkin spice latte season when it's mild and maybe rainy and not sunny at all.
Satalia, you can re-roll, you know, if you don't like your ground endeavors. Oh, so next year is the 59th anniversary of Star Trek, or is next year the 60th anniversary? That's the wrong button.
Actually, this is the 59th.
This is the 59th.
I think.
Hang on, I've got it here. Yeah, next year's the 60th, and it's the 59th anniversary of something else Star Trek related. But anyway, so I'm going to plan on going to Vegas for the whole thingamajiggy, though I haven't decided if I'm going to do a booth. Probably not for the game. Have my doggers with me, make a trip out of it. We shall see what we can turn that into. Next year, 60. Yes, so I am planning to be out there next year. 47 Alpha Tangle, and we will go to dinner. Not just taco and beers. Tacos and beer. That place. Yep, I'm going to go. I just haven't decided if I want to do a booth and do something, because that's always kind of fun. Because to be honest, I'm not a picture and autograph type person. The occasional autograph is great, but that's about it. I have to decide what I want to do. Mom opens a booth where people can meet the Hexbon. Oh, don't I wish, yeah. 9 hours a day, 5 days a week of just non-stop my dog's barking. Yeah. That'd be good. Now, I have some thoughts about what to do next year, but we'll think that through. I don't think it'll be Stone unless they want to sponsor me, because that's a lot of money and time.
I mean, you can totally reach out to Counselor Suna and see.
I can reach out to them, yes, and see if they'd be interested.
And then you can decide whether it's what you can do and what you can work with. I actually never noticed the detailing on the ship. I brought out the Elios out of a dry dock. I've got to say that this is probably one of the most detailed ships of this size. Shall we pew something?
We sure can. I'm responding to a comment about fries were crispy, tossed in honey and pancetta. That sounds so good.
Goodness.
I had, we went out for Thai food. I was going to take my cousins out for really delicious food. You know, something fancy, sit-down white tablecloths, waiters, and all that stuff. And in the end, he said, well, if you've got Thai food, because my wife doesn't like Thai food, we could go out for Thai food. And there's a very nice mom-and-pop Thai food place, so we went there instead. And at the end of the meal, we had deep-fried bananas. But they wrapped them up like in, not quite phyllo dough, but super thin dough. deep fried them, and then drizzled them with honey and toasted coconut. And I'll be honest, didn't need the coconut, but deep fried bananas with honey is amazing. I had tilapia with mangoes, which was good, but the mangoes weren't entirely ripe, so there was a large bit of sour to it, which maybe is good, but the tilapia was amazing. Chris, let me send you an invitation. I have Terran ships and Zenkethy ships.
Oh, good. Undine ships in the battle on the Borg TFO, so
Well, I
I can do the Undine thing later on.
I can do my Terrans and Zenkethys later, too. I have tonight, too. I will be on tonight, because while my shoulder is way better, my therapist was going, no, please don't go back to class till it's like 99% better. It took 2 weeks to get to here, and I'm not quite back to healed yet. All right, let's do some Borg TFO. Do you have a preference?
Not really. You know what I like.
Okay, I don't know what you like. This ship is decent, so I'll give that a lineup, see if that goes. If not, I'll throw in something else. I was in game long enough to do my dailies for the last 2 days, and that's been about it. Mom, was it a long road getting from there to here? It was. It's been a long time. But my time is finally near. And I will see my dreams come alive at night. I will touch the sky. Well, that might not be happening. Let's add something to the mix. We have an infected conduit, wee woo.
Received a wee woo.
Wee woo.
I don't know who thought that. I mean, I guess the song is addictive, but in the right mind, it's so an unorthodox song for a Star Trek show opening.
And it's not an original song either.
No, it's not even written for the show.
Nope, it was written for a different thing entirely. Well, I like that they were trying something different. That's good. Trying something different can be good. But that's why we have test audiences.
I don't know if they listen to them in that case.
Well, sometimes they do to their disadvantage, which is what happened. Well, they do and they don't. Like Snow White, they had how many test audiences that went, no, 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 no.
I think if they released the final release that came out was actually still with the approval of test audiences, or they just skipped that part because they were just...
They're desperate at the end.
Yeah. They needed it out.
There's a meme of Vader, his face replaced with Porthos, and the caption is, I find your lack of faith of the heart disturbing. Ha ha ha, that's good.
My God.
That is funny.
Did it run again?
Yep, everybody looks like went in a different direction. There we go. Finally, picking up those little ones here. Well, that was easy. That way, that way. Depends on who they're testing it with and whether they're willing to accept an answer they don't want to. And also whether they're willing to accept what the people are saying versus what they think the people are saying. I.e., they got rid of the dwarves from Snow White, which is because one person, who shall remain nameless, said it was ableist or somethingist, and basically wound up then making sure 7 actors never got a chance at one of the few roles they had a chance at, replaced them with something nobody liked, got rid of that, replaced it with CGI that nobody liked, and kind of went, oh, well, we spent enough money on this, as opposed to, it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I mean, originally it was and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. And that's not ableist, it's just what it is. The classic, we're listening but doing what we want anyway. Yeah, so true that.
I think they just, what I meant is that people just get too easily offended by literally anything, and if they want to feel offended, they'll find anything you say or do offensive, so there's no winning with them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know that approach, classic word listening, but we're going to do it anyway. It's called We Know Better.
Yes.
We're better than you, we know better.
Don't worry your pretty little head, honey.
Yeah. Pretty much that.
It was funny, when my husband and I first got married, he knew nothing about money, other than, basic stuff. And so I handled the finances for like the first 20 years. And then when he's retired, he had nothing better to do than to, really settle down and understand finances and money. So he took it over. But at each point we would say, don't worry your pretty little head about money, sweetie. I'll take care of everything. And then 20 years later, it's his turn to say that.
That's nice you had an opportunity to turn that around.
47 Alpha Tango says, it's also called bungee. Wait, did I say that? Yeah. Yeah, no, if...
Yeah, sure did.
Yep. I have Terran ships. Yeah, what's Terran? Jupiter, Aratus, Counterpoint. I did Leviathan, but that takes too long. I'm sure it'd take a while to fill up a queue for that one. Or I could do it later. I have Zenkethi ships in space. How would you feel about a Zenkethi front?
I can do either, really.
Well, let's do it.
You've done that quite a while during the weekend.
Do
I had that.
Zenketis then. There we go. Does Gravity Kills have Terrans? No, it doesn't. Weeboo.
It does not. It has Zenkethi in it.
Yes, we're not doing Gravity Kills. So there. It will come back to bite me in the butt one day. Hi, Lexers. Good morning. By the way, the endeavor for today is an easy one, if I remember correctly. Today is any advanced or elite queue, and Friday is random TFO. So we got 2 days of easy ones. Maybe not the random one for you. Who just joined us there? It's Taz. Hi, Taz. How are you doing?
Really good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
That emphasis on really makes me want to question why.
It's because the whole trip with my Swedish cousins, we didn't talk smack about Norway once. I did mention to you to my family, and they're like, oh, that's not far from us. Apparently they get over to Norway for various fun things throughout the years.
Nice.
Yeah, I've mentioned them to you before, I know, Taz. Oh, I'm going south apparently with my bomb. I have a bomb. There we go. So I'm back, Taz. I've been gone for a couple of days doing family stuff.
Noticed.
Ah! It let me launch it. Yay! Thank you, people who are covering there. Thank you, Chris.
How was family life?
It was very nice. It's good to see people from my family. I know that's not true for every family, but I like at least I like my Swedish family. Kind of like my American family. And people I don't like, I just don't associate with anymore. Life is too short for that, I will say that for sure.
Yeah.
Well, apparently I got all my Zenkethi ships killed. Yay!
I need polar arm damage, ground, destructible torpedoes, and Herc frigates.
Ooh, we could do a swarm.
Wait,
Yeah.
Taz, you're telling us that you have endeavors
Ye-
at 12:31
Yeah.
that you have not completed yet?
What is wrong with you, Taz?
I had
Are
a
you
ma-
sick or something?
I had a massive burger.
You had to sleep it off, right? It slowed you down.
Yeah.
I have a Gorn acid bath on Nukara. Okay. That is a specific endeavor, if ever there was one. All right, somebody got the bomb. Satalia says Mom likes her Swedish and American families, but her online family, meh. You weren't supposed to notice that, Satalia. Ooh, that blew up real good. Lexus has 20k healing hull points and 3k shields. All right, somebody's got a bomb. I shall defend the base while you guys go blow up that dreadnought and take care of the other base. Oh, somebody's here with me. Yay. Hi. Thank you so much. It's a deep cleanse for them, Lexers, that acid bath for your Gorn.
Lizard.
Hello, Mucin.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you. I will say, much as I do love having my family here, and they're all wonderful people, it's kind of nice to have my house back to myself, have my own bed back.
Just admit it, you missed us, Mom.
I did miss you. But I didn't have to get up at 5 in the morning to do stuff, which is kind of nice.
Did you see that Twitch clip I linked you?
Say that again?
That little clip that I made on Twitch that I sent you in
Yes, I did.
Discord. How do you like that scroll thing?
I have to go back and look at it. I looked at it yesterday. You're talking about the one you sent the other day, right?
Yeah. I have another one completely different here. But, yeah. That AI thingy on stream is so funny. He also made Ask Q.
Ask Q?
Yeah.
No, that was good.
Or ask cube, and I'm like, what?
No, Ask
You
Q.
don't ask cubes. You just shoot them.
No, Q, not cubes. Wouldn't it be funny if,
Yeah,
due to a
don't
typo,
answer.
there's an endeavor of heal 20 HP? There is an endeavor of heal 20, but that's fortunately one that we rarely get, and it's like 50 anyway. Oh, you mean as opposed to 20k?
You-
Yes, that would be nice. 20. Boom, done. We are out of there.
Yeah.
Taz, let me send you an invitation here.
Okay.
20.000. Yeah, putting the punctuation wrong in the formula.
Yep. Let us see here. You wanted Herc frigates, correct?
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to join us? 1 hypo done. Exactly. That would be nice. It's like when we had, your purple endeavor is 1 Borg TFO, and I'm thinking, what, that's less than a minute to do something difficult. All right, I'm queuing us up for Swarm.
What are you saying?
Swarm, yes. Taz says he has Herc frigates.
And destructible torpedoes.
Indestructible torpedoes. We can deal with the frigates easily. How many destructible torpedoes do you have?
6.
The realization that you'll take longer harvesting 3 materials in space than doing 500k damage of any kind.
It depends on the ship and the tune.
Nope.
Well, for me, yeah, it does. I mean, I've got multiple ships that can do 500k in the first few seconds of something, but of course, it's on a different account invariably. It's on a different account, and all of a sudden it's like, shoot. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
I don't have that problem because I only have 1 account.
Yeah, I'm seriously looking at not running all 4 accounts moving forward. I'm going to feel terrible about doing that, but I don't want to spend 2 hours a day just doing the basics of the game. By the time I'm done, I don't want to play anymore. So I'm trying to think. I can't migrate the characters over, but I could recreate them. I just have to see how many things I've done, like buy nice ships for those tunes. Because I know I've bought some for them. And all that Zen is then gone. What can I buy with Zen that I could sell or give to myself on other accounts?
Keys.
Thank you. That's it. Yeah, next key sale I will spend whatever Zen's left on keys and then give it to other tunes. Of course, I've finished out the
Of course.
annual
there's
endeavor
a
on both of
pro-
these, and that becomes another problem because, well, I get Lobie. Nothing you can do with Lobie. And the T6 coupons and the other ship are not worth it. Maybe I'll just call them each down to 1 tune on each one. Keys and promo boxes. Oh, yeah. Good idea, 47.
Promo boxes, yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are worth a little bit more than the keys. Especially if you're taking the Delta Duty Officer Cadre packs for one at a time. They sell higher during when the sale is on than keys ever do.
Well, I probably won't kill it all today, 47 Alpha Tango. I'll probably run it out toward the end of the year and slowly get rid of Weewoo.
God, it took forever.
Yeah.
We
It'll take me a while because one account has like 12 tunes on it, and I want to go through and just slowly do things. Fortunately, a lot of the accounts have got tunes that were created and never got beyond cadet. So closing
That's
them out.
easier.
Yeah.
I forgot. Did you watch K-pop Demon Hunters, Mom?
I have watched K-pop Demon Hunters.
All right. Yeah, because Karenectomy finally watched that too, and he was pleasantly surprised by that.
It
was actually a good movie.
It's very enjoyable. We're gonna have a rewatch party with my son and some friends next week. It's an excuse to sit around and have a barbecue. Let's be honest, it's an excuse for a barbecue.
Did you know 7 of the songs from that movie made it into the top 15 playlist on Spotify?
I totally believe that.
7 of the songs.
Yes.
Nearly half the top 15 is from that movie. It's a lot.
It is a lot. But that is going to be the nature of the beast moving forward.
Well, I don't think that there was any movie with so many songs becoming hits since the original Lion King.
See, the thing is, it's different than it was back with The Lion King, and you have to remember how long ago that was. Um,
Yeah, but
Digital
in the
media is
time,
going to have to be tracked differently than old school media, so comparing them is not comparing the same thing. Which is not to say that the music is not really fun to listen to.
It's
no,
just
but
that music is
the
also more accessible these days. You
Yeah.
couldn't get a proper soundtrack if you didn't get a hold of an actual physical disc CD
Hmm.
back in like the Lion King era, and there was no digital distribution of stuff like that,
And honestly,
well, legally or not.
to listen to the music, which is super catchy and fun and delightful and all that good stuff, doesn't cost me anything.
so the
Yep.
Lion King had multiple of its songs hit the charts
Hmm.
in just for the radio,
Yeah,
which is a good metric to measure.
right. But is it just
In between the Lion King and K-pop Demon Hunters, the only real like banger of a song was Let It Go in Frozen. And that was just one song
Yeah.
out of the entire movie that made it to be a hit.
So
So yeah,
the old Disney composers, and there was a couple of them, who knew how to write songs, wrote them to a formula of how to make it work, which is, let's see, was it Little Mermaid? I think it was Little Mermaid that they just absolutely aced. They knew how to write the music to make it effective.
yeah.
Well,
Though
Alan
not
Menken
catchy
and
enough.
Howard Ashman will do that
Think.
for you.
Pardon?
Alan Menken and Howard Ashman will do that
That's
for
the
you.
two I was thinking of. Yes, thank you.
Yep.
They're now selling ramen with the Hunter X member's name on them.
Oh, like you see in the movie. So they just pretty sure they had the ramen ready before the movie was
Of course
released.
they did.
Yeah, because you have the
You
scene
have to
with the
prepare for
ramen.
that in advance. I don't
But
think
yeah,
they had
this
any clue how well it was going to do.
Well, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you luck out. Sometimes it just hits its mark by accident by just timing it right.
well, the
It's the
movie
right
gives
time and right
me
place and right audience.
the same kind of vibe that anime shows from Japan give when it comes to the merchandising
Hmm.
section of making money. So I'm thinking they took a page out of the playbook
Of course
for
they did.
regular anime shows, and they had the ramen ready with the prints on it and everything.
Well, they had to have this stuff ready for market a long time ago, so. But whether they had it planned for the American market's a different thing.
I mean, this was supposed to be a global,
Yeah, but
like,
you never know
release,
how
not
something's going to do. Satali has a link to where to buy K-pop Demon Hunters ramen in 2025.
That's a heck of a
Okay.
question.
No, she's got it here.
The thing is, you're paying for the picture on the box, not the ramen inside.
Well, maybe the ramen's good. There we go. That's from Satalia.
Keep talking
The
about ramen
same,
and I'll start craving it.
Oh, I love ramen.
the same ramen can be bought for like
You're
40
not
cents.
buying it for the ramen. You are buying it for the pictures on the box.
No, I know. But then you eat the ramen and the box becomes kind of worthless. You have to like not eat the ramen for
Yeah.
it to have any collector value.
Exactly, yes.
I have bottles of Coke from the 90s.
I have a bottle
gonna
of
open it
Tyrann
like that.
United beer sitting right here.
But Coca-Cola bottles from the 90s with the uh, the flags of soccer clubs on them because they were special release for, I don't know if it was the World or European Soccer Championship, but I think it was World.
And I will put money on it that that's not something you're going to find in the States.
Those bottles?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Maybe, but
Like
it
in
would be
what?
very niche and very small. I don't remember seeing them. Lexers points out very well that if you always assume corporations always make the worst possible decisions, they'll always find ways to surprise you in bad ways. Yes. Yes, they will.
Like Disney.
No, Disney doesn't surprise me in the least.
They are on a streak of
No,
making bad decisions after bad decisions. The severity
that
of how bad they are is the only variable here. No, they're always
that, and
anonymously bad.
we got forewarned with Snow White for about
2 years.
2 years.
2 years. uh,
I mean, I knew when I heard the casting, and they haven't even made a shot, that this is gonna be a disaster. But then they excelled
well, if
in
somebody
making it an
pointed
even
out,
bigger disaster.
it would have had a better
But that
chance if she had just STFU about everything and, been pleasant. It would still have been bad, but it wouldn't have had such horrific press.
Yeah, they would just call it a mediocre remake and
Yeah.
would call it. But the controversy that grew around it, and they kept letting her speak about stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not like she's even a bad actress. I think she had some sort of Broadway thing recently, Rachel Zegler. And
Yeah, it did. It wasn't
did
Broadway.
that.
It was London, West End, I
Maybe
believe.
London,
She
yeah,
did Evita, and
Yeah, and it was really well received. And I
no,
think she
it was
got
not
really good
really well
reviews.
received. But in terms of performance, it was okay-ish.
Okay, well, I heard differently then, because I heard people were really, I mean, not happy, but she was really good in it. But I haven't seen it, so I can't make a judgment.
I
But
only
still, like,
heard sections of it because obviously they're not going to do it, but they were at the point of giving away tickets because they couldn't fill the theater. And I don't know how much it has to do with they made a bad choice, which is the Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. They have her go outside and sing it from the balcony onto the street, not to the people who just dropped up to £500 for a ticket. That did not
That's
sit
weird.
well.
Oh my God, that is like the worst thing you could do.
Yeah. I get it. I know
'Cause
where they were
everybody-
going with it because it's supposed to be, she's singing to her people. Great idea. But when you take it away from the audience and give it to the people who are outside having, Coke and a smoke on the streets, kind of takes
Especially
away.
when you consider that most of the audience remembers, who was it, Madonna?
Yeah.
Who sang that?
Yep.
They
She's in the
remember
movie.
Madonna's version, and they're like, yeah, we want to hear that song. That's why they put down that item.
Well, that
in
goes
the
back to
first
Cats.
place.
Cats is completely unmemorable. I mean, the dancing's spectacular depending on the version. But there's only one song in there that's hummable, and that's Memories. And Andrew Lloyd Webber basically wrote the movie to build up to that one song. And, okay, that was his game plan.
I cringe at the idea of watching the live action Cat.
Don't watch the movie, but there is a video of a live action performance from the theater in London, and
That's
it's
different.
really good.
Yeah, 'cause that movie, no.
No, the movie is a movie.
the movie has 2.1 rating on IMDb. So
There is a reason.
Because it's a furry
definitely
fetish
has
film.
its ground up.
It's not, but if you really want to know why Cats the movie failed spectacularly, Sideways did a really good explanation of why it doesn't work. Without going into
Why?
this person can't act and that person can't sing, which does have a part to do with it.
I think someone's inability to sing it automatically discredits production. I still remember having a laugh at Pierce Brosnan trying to sing in Mamma Mia, but it was kind of adorable that he tried.
Yeah, he
Kind
loved
of-
doing that, apparently.
He clearly loved doing it. He didn't mind it. Like Peter Skarsgård detested
Is
the
that-
singing. He was so uncomfortable doing it. Everyone knew, and they just took the best out of all the bad takes that they made with that because he was so uncomfortable doing it. But Pierce Brosnan apparently enjoyed himself, and it was quite showing actually. And I remember
So it's
I
like
had a laugh
watching
at it.
Shatner act.
Satali says there's nothing wrong with being woke. In and of itself, there's nothing wrong with being woke and acting on it. But it unfortunately gets to that same old joke. How do you know somebody's woke? It's like, how do you know somebody's vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you. But acting on it, Yep. It gets back to what Chris and I were talking about at the very beginning of the day, which was we have a lot of problems in this world, and we do need to focus on taking care of each other first and foremost. And we don't.
I have to comment. I watched the latest South Park, and Walk is dead.
I have not watched South Park in forever because I don't have television. Nothing against the show.
They had this guy who had this restaurant, City Walk, and they have him with a little sign behind the counter that says "Walk is dead." And he's
That's subtle.
explaining to Butters why he's no longer City Walk, but like a shitty convenience store. It's funny.
4 seconds left.
And then he
it's
starts charging Butters tariff.
Okay, I'm going to change this slightly to another discussion of awful movies or series. I'm not sure which one it is. Red Sonja.
Oh,
I've
I
never seen it.
actually didn't dislike the movie.
How that? No,
It-
that woman cannot lift a
it's-
tissue, let alone anything substantial. Red
Okay.
Sonja was muscled and
They
strong and
should-
capable. And
They
this,
should have cast somebody who could fill the actual shoes of Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah, exactly.
physically.
I mean,
Like-
I love Red Sonja as the original movie. Okay, it was campy, it was stupid, but it was really fun.
I've seen the rating is like at a 4.9, and I've watched the movie and I'm like, nah, it's more like a 6
Out of how
Yeah.
many?
out of 10.
Oh, okay. I was going on a 1 to 5
6
scale.
out of 10.
It's
It's
fun.
more like a
We're
yeah,
talking the
what is it,
Brigitte
4
Nielsen
point-
one, right? Not the new one.
no, the new one.
Oh no.
The new one has a 4.9 rating.
Yeah,
out
it
of
doesn't
10.
deserve it. That's way too high.
And no, that's too low.
Oh,
I've
no, no,
seen
no,
it.
no, no,
It's
no, no.
worth a 6.
It's not worth the 6, folks. It is. If they had a different actress as Red Sonja and a different scriptwriter who got the story right, because it's not true to the original story. And if you're going to do that, if
They
you're going to
leave
change the original story
something-
and you change the actress to a where she's
They-
not
they-
physically, dealing with the role because it's a physical role, maybe just write an original story that gets around that.
Yeah, well, they left out some crucial Red Sonja like origin because it's uncomfortable to put that in a movie in a tasteful way.
It's not a tasteful story. Satalia says, I've seen part of a South Park episode once, not for me. Yeah, no, can be scathing and almost vicious. So, if it's not for you, no worries. It's not for everybody. It doesn't make you good or bad or anything for what you do and do not like.
I
And we
love how
vote with
they-
our wallets and our choices in what we do and don't watch. So if enough people don't like it, they're not going to watch it, and that's the end of it. And enough people like it, they stay on for a while.
I like the satire comedy of South Park.
I can understand Satalia's point. It's not for everybody. That's
I
peachy
I-
keen.
I will agree that one episode of South Park can make or break the show for you.
Yeah, it depends on
Like,
which
if it's the
episode.
if you watch the first episode you watch and it's like a horrible, kind of misses the mark episode, yeah, then
Oh yeah,
not fun. But if you watch one of the good ones, you're gonna laugh so hard that you're falling off your chair.
true. Let's do another one before I have to get out of here because I do have to head up to sunny scenic Carmel in the very near future, like in 25 minutes. So one more, Taz, Chris,
Yeah, I'm always
Yeah.
up for it.
what do you guys want?
Something with destructible torpedoes.
Hmm.
That would be how many? You said you need 6.
Or
Hi.
Hive doesn't have destructible torpedoes unless you go slow and let them
Hive-
launch. I mean, we can do Hive. Do you want to? I don't know how much that'll give you.
Sure, go ahead.
I'll
Yeah,
queue us up.
otherwise, you're stuck looking for the Daradex that launches like 2 or 3 of them, right?
I usually just
But
go to
that's
Scylla
not
and
DFO.
Scylla and Charybdis. Weewoo?
Oh, you
We would.
could do that.
Yeah, because that'll give you the ships launch 1 at a time in the first sequence, and then 2 at a time in the second. And I just camp out, don't launch my pets, and wait there for about a minute and a half, and you'll get all 6.
That kills count?
Pardon? Yeah. The destructible protomatter torpedoes count as destructible torpedoes.
I mean, pet. When they kill a destructible object, it counts.
Yes, it absolutely
Yeah,
counts,
yes.
but they will then promptly go after the ship too.
Yeah,
And if they kill the ship, no
Yeah.
more destructible torps.
So I found 2 places I can just sit, and my pets will go out and take the torps out. That's fine, but they're far enough away from the ships that they won't go for the ships. But yeah, I went there once, and it's like, you killed the ships before they could launch the torpedoes, so put the pets on hold.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can give your pets command to fight small fighters and fight off destructible torpedoes instead of attacking your targets.
My pilots do not pay attention to me. They're like, no, we're going to go kill everything.
No, you can actually set them to defend you and intercept that stuff and just go into the path of the torpedo.
Which I tend to do, and I put them on intercept.
Huh.
But it took
That's
me a
weird.
while to...
What kind of fighters are we talking about?
Well, I'm just talking about my pets. I don't know which ones I
Which
usually
pet?
use. I have to go back and look. I use so many different ones. But you do have the option to just hit intercept and that. Did you get your torpedoes, Taz?
I need 2 more.
Well,
How do we get
these
a cube here?
pickles can launch them too, so...
God, there's nothing left here. I come out of the cutscene and we're already to the queen.
Yeah, that's because people are running Hellbore. Like, there you go, buy queen. Did somebody parse that?
No,
Did they upload
I
that
didn't.
For Mom?
I didn't fire anything, so I wouldn't have gotten on that for anything. Who have we got there? Oh, we've got a lot of good players. That's why.
I watched that go down. That was so fast you might have a DPS record, so if somebody parsed, please upload that for Mom.
No, I didn't. Mine didn't. Barely fired anything on that one.
It's about how short it was. If you hit enough things,
I didn't.
you might have a
Okay.
DPS record on.
Yeah, so somebody did parse it. It's in chat. Lennart got 249. Isaac got 227. Taz got 149. Chris got 79. And I got 34.
79 of what?
Uh,
So
79 DPS. Because it went so fast.
And I'm flying the Edios. It's not built for damage at
Yeah.
all.
But Lennart did parse
But I
it.
like watching it fire.
But he is a fun player to play with. All right, the ads are going to start in 3 minutes, so I'm going to get out of here first. On behalf of everybody here, and welcome to the Moopsyverse. Have a wonderful day, and stay moopsome.
Moopsy.
Welcome.
Moopsy! Moopsy!
And I will make it a threesome.
Do you even hear yourself?
Lizard.
Computer deactivate iguana. How dare you!